I wish that I could have knocked him out at the start, but as we saw, he came to my ears and whispered, "Please be easy on me." He thought I'm Mike Tyson and I will follow his script 40 seconds after I broke the clown's jaw. We are boxers, not content creators. I wish that I could have knocked him out at the start, but as we saw...
The day after I woke up and told my wife, "Why did I do that?" I don't know. I just don't know what the hell goes on. I remember one thing, I had a very hard moment in that part of my life, but I assure you in that age, I could have put that clown in the first round, but I sold my soul. And
It's like this is the clearest fixed fight you're ever gonna see. Look at this guy holding his hands up and watch that. He literally shows him his chin, and he goes down. It's so fake. Look at, he's got nothing. It's like a guy who just learned boxing.
Who just had a boxing match that looks like a sparring match with a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. And then you're gonna fight one of the absolute scariest knockout artists in the heavyweight division.
I didn't want to put him down early. You all know I was handcuffed. I don't want to say anything that I will be regretting in the future, but all I can say now is the first 20 seconds was enough for me to end Jake Paul.
I keep hearing people say this won't end influencer boxing, and they're probably right. But poison doesn't kill right away either. It weakens over time. And this moment poisoned the well, you just won't see it yet. Not until fewer fighters agree. Not until commissions start asking harder questions. The Mike Tyson angle still bothers me. Memory gaps aren't casual remarks. They're warning flares, and flares don't launch themselves. And whether that was physical, psychological, or something more complicated, it was never resolved. It just got buried beneath hype and memes, and now Joshua's punch dug that grave back up. And once graves reopen, people start asking who put the body there to begin with. And trust me, someone is sweating about that right now.
That guy did great for someone who's been boxing for less than a decade. He has had no real professional opponents other than Tommy Fury that were legitimate world-class boxers.
I don't even remember. Here's another point people are overlooking. This rattled fighters behind the scenes far more than fans realize, because pros don't see drama, they see warning signs. And what they saw felt like the rulebook changing halfway through the sentence. And that's terrifying, because it means the line between spectacle and sport just snapped. And once that line breaks, commissions get uneasy, insurers get jumpy, and easy money suddenly starts asking hard questions. And that never ends quietly.
Oh no, I don't remember the fight that much. I kind of blanked out a little. Listen, know what I remember? I'm coming back from the first round. And then the next day I remember Jacob doing some kind of, I don't know, what was he doing at the ring?
Oh yeah, a little bow at the end, he bowed.
And that's the last thing I remember. But the day after the fight, right after, the day after I woke up and told my wife, "Why did I do that?" I don't know. I just don't know what the hell goes on.
What did you think of Jake's power, man, when you were in there?
I don't remember it. But my body was really sore. Yeah, my body, my chest, my stomach and stuff was really sore.
Notice how calm everyone appears on the surface, while underneath it feels frantic. That's reputation management. And the longer clear answers take to appear, the worse it looks. Because if everything were clean, clarity would come easily. But nothing about this feels clean. It feels filtered, negotiated, smoothed over. And when stories get softened that quickly, it's usually because something sharper is hiding just out of view.
He's also nuts, right? Just the fact that he's willing to fight the two-time heavyweight champion, former Olympic gold medalist, a guy who's gigantic in his pride, built like a Greek god. And you're gonna stand, and he's a one-punch killer, and you're gonna stand in front.
Joe Rogan, talking about this moment, highlighted what had already become clear from Joshua's performance. I keep coming back to Joshua not as a villain or a hero, but as an accelerant, because he didn't create the mess, he exposed it sooner than planned. And exposure is dangerous because it strips away control. And control was the real currency here. Control over opponents, control over narratives, control over outcomes. And one punch took that control away. And control is never given up without a fight, metaphorical or otherwise.
It's you could only take so much. And at a certain, like that one that he got from Joshua, ooh, you know, say if you have like a punch card, you have like so many punch that you can get in your life, which I believe you do. I believe there's a certain number. That one was like 10 punches. That was like, it was a lot of concussions in that one punch.
Sure.
That was real damage.
Some people will say, relax. This is just boxing. Injuries happen. Move on. But that's lazy because context matters. And this context was drenched in marketing language promising legitimacy without earning it. And when marketing runs ahead of reality, someone pays the price. And this time, the bill came due in bone and metal. And now it's being passed around, hoping someone else takes it on. And that handoff is getting desperate.
Passing is getting frantic.
In pain?
Yeah, but
Does it hurt?
it's not from like talking.
Talk to me about what your jaw feels like, because you got
It's like a baseball in there.
two
then-
plates,
It just feels like
4 titanium plates.
4 titanium plates. How many do you have?
Just one.
Eight screws.
I don't think Jake Paul is evil. I think he's a product. And products get pushed until they fail. And when they fail, the manufacturer blames the user. The user blames the environment. The environment blames chance, and chance becomes the scapegoat. But chance doesn't schedule fights, people do. And people make decisions. And decisions carry consequences, even when no one wants to claim them. And this consequence is still playing out.
Nobody wants to own them, and this consequence is still unfolding.
I'm just hoping after this Floyd fight, maybe we can have a rematch. He did well, but I want to try it again.
Is that something that you would be interested in terms of righting the wrong
I would
and knocking them
I
out?
would be interested. Yes, I would. I would be interested in that.
This ends with Anthony Joshua blowing up Jake Paul's entire business model with a single punch and pushing promoters, commissions, and influencers into panic. And nah, this doesn't feel real. So stay with me, because the way this unraveled is darker than anyone wants to admit. And I swear someone is already lying about what they knew and when they knew it. And that's going to matter more than the knockout itself, because this wasn't a fight going wrong. This was a system breaking down on live television, and everyone felt it at the same moment. I keep replaying it. And every replay makes it worse, because this wasn't just Joshua hurting a man. This was reality crashing headfirst into a carefully padded fantasy. And you could see it in Jake Paul's body language before the punch even landed, that brief flicker of, oh, this guy isn't playing along. And once that realization hits, there's no influencer pivot, no camera angle, no edit that can save you.